Bienvenidos a la comunidad de Transcend Money. Mi nombre es Tony y lo estoy haciendo otra vez en inglés. And welcome to Transcend Money community. My name is Tony, and in today's video we're going to analyze the price of Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum with the order book, with the website from Transcend Money that we have exactly what is going on in the order book and the tape, and we have some news about the website that we're gonna show you today. Okay. Unbelievable, all the things that we have this week is gonna be, I think, quite interesting. Look what do we have here. We have the 58,800, 61, 62, 500 in the liquidity floors, and in the liquidity ceilings we have 66, 65 and 65, 500. We're gonna see this in detail and where we have right now close to the price the liquidity walls. Apart of that, let me check that the audio is correct and everyone is yeah, David, this is the thing that I'm so used to do it in Spanish that I start in Spanish. But anyway, let's go for the price action that was super interesting. Yesterday we were here, and I don't know if the person that I was talking with him today in the live stream, but basically we were discussing about this point, right? Yesterday we were exactly here in this price, and then we have the first resistance, or let's say liquidity ceiling, and then the second one. And look what the price did exactly in this point. We have here some resistance, right? But finally break out with a quite important volume, and then another stretch with a lot of aggressive buyers. So for that reason we are preparing the historical of the order book, because I think we can see how the liquidity ceilings change before this happened. I would like to see this one, what happened exactly here. What a problem, there is only one that speaks Spanish. So the issue here is the historical data. Historical data that we can analyze then with high precision, and I think we're gonna find a lot of interesting patterns. But anyway, we saw here two rejections and the third one just broke out. And we were checking yesterday that the 62, especially the 62, they had quite liquidity, but the Bitcoin, the aggressive buyers, they took all of them. And how interesting is that? It's not like a little bit. They entered with a lot of volume, and finally, when they took all the liquidity from the 62, then the price just skyrocketed. Okay, so all this I want to see it in detail, and hopefully we're gonna be prepared the new website soon with historical data. And now we're gonna check which is the situation, because also we don't have to forget that we have a lot of macroeconomical data this week. For that reason, I think we have the Powell speaking, the opening jobs. We have a lot of new things, not new, macroeconomic data, not just from US, also from Europe and other countries. So I think we can expect a lot of volatility. And this 50,800, I think, is very significant, even if in 1.5 hours has been updated, because probably it's a big investor, right? With 520 Bitcoins. But look this, the 66 now is $57.3 million. We have a lot of liquidity, so we can expect volatility, and we'll see which ones are going to be the winners, the aggressive buyers or the aggressive sellers. Great, so let's go for that. But before that, before going exactly for the prices and the strategy of Bitcoin and the tradings that we're going to place in futures, perpetual futures in Mexc, because you know it's my favorite exchange right now. And by the way, right now the spot fees are zero. The spot fees are zero in maker and taker. So just there are fees for taker in futures. If you want to open an account in Mexc, don't forget that you have down below the links where you can open the Mexc account. And if you open the Mexc account, you can go to the main website and just put your UID of the Mexc. And then if you have the trading volume, you can have the pro version for free, right? Also, for the premium, we already have the time for the video call next 14th of July. We put the main countries that right now are watching the Spanish channel, okay? And also we have the version 1 and version 2 right now. So in the version 2, now we can analyze all the tokens. The version 2 is this one, okay, for the new people. Okay, let's go for the price of Bitcoin. So once we do that, let's go to see in detail the order book. So here we have the trades that also we have a filter now, and the top 30 prices in the order book from Binance Futures and the buyers, and then this is just the big orders that are the limit orders that are changing right now every time that Binance send us information. So let's go for the order book. What do we have in the order book in the top 30? So as I mentioned, the liquidity supports, we have the 50,800, and this is going down like 23% in Bitcoin. That's brutal. So there are some investors, or better, we can say in a better way, $26.4 million that believe that there is a chance that the price can go 50,800. But nobody else trade this price since 1 hour and a half. Then we have the 61, that this is constantly changing the quantity. We can see that the update is a few seconds ago. And the 62,500. This will be the top 3. But maybe we can consider this one also, 62,025, because this is a little bit cold, this price. And for the resistance, we have the 66 at 4% of the price, 65, and 65,500. Around 4% higher right now. But the 66 is quite heavy, the liquidity right now, 868, $57 million. So I believe that there we can have a resistance. And we'll see if there are enough aggressive buyers to go through this price. And then we have the around prices. The purple ones are the ones that they are closer to 1% of the price. In fact, from the mark price, the price from that the Binance is using to open and close futures, perpetual futures. So we have the 63,500 and the 63, and 63 with 15 and 14 millions. So you can see the liquidity is lower, but these are gonna mark a little bit of resistance. Depends how aggressive are the buyers. That is what we are seeing here. And with this filter, basically, we mark the biggest trades. In this case, now we are marking the trades that are higher than 0.2 Bitcoins. That's $10,000, right? Okay, so let's go for supports and resistance, and we're gonna start first with supports. And here is the tricky part, right? Because now we have this new system where we have the website connected almost 24 hours, so all the time. After 9 million prices updated or traded with limit orders, we have this 58,800. So that's quite brutal, because before yesterday we had the 50. Oh no, it's the same 50. I was thinking it was 59. Sorry. So then still there. So be careful with the macroeconomical data, because maybe there is something here that can make a spike. Do we have high probabilities that the price is gonna go to 5,800? I don't think so, but there is the chance. And if we have the chance, in my opinion, it's a good place to put a extraordinary order where we can buy Bitcoins for super low price, right? Okay, so then we're gonna place that one because I think it's quite significant. Even if it's a cold order, I think I'm gonna take a position there that in fact I have from yesterday. And how large is it? 520 Bitcoins. It's not kidding, it's $26.4 million. So for me, significant because it's the price with more money right now in the order book of Binance Futures after 9 million limit orders. So has some relevance. Then we have the 61,000, a little bit higher than yesterday. So with 235 Bitcoins, that's true that it's not so much. Let's check the volume, by the way. The volume for Bitcoin last 24 hours, 12 billions, Ethereum 6 billions, and Solana almost 2 billion. So the volume is quite okay. It's not very powerful, like 20, 25, 27 billions like we saw in a previous month. But I think it's quite impressive to be July, right? Then that probably, let's see if this was done by the ETF. By the way, you know that for Solana, ARK Investment already apply for Solana ETF. So be ready for that. Let's see, what do we have? Seems no, is nothing, well, nothing exaggerated. So let me see. Okay, here. So 62,500. 62,500, this is bullish because now they're trying to look how interesting this is. It's closer than 1%, and this price has the third biggest liquidity in the order book of Binance right now. So that means somebody wants to keep the price at this, higher than this. Quite impressive. 62,500. Right now we have a lot of liquidity, so they want to protect the price. So we have the 62,400 at minus 0.86 and the 62.5 at 0.7% from the price. So this is quite powerful. But anyway, I'm gonna place the order at 5,800 in Mexc. We'll see now. Okay, so let's go for the opposite, that we have now resistance at 63,500, 63,550, closer than 1%, and in fact the 63 is at 0.13%, no, 0.14%. Okay, so let's go for the resistance. The top one is 66, so is not, the top three is already breaking the price because it's very close to the price. 66 is at 463% with brutal 866 Bitcoins, 57.8 millions. Now I'm checking that, seems that now start to enter a lot of volume. Yeah, you can see this. I would like to show you because I think it's quite interesting. If you go into the version 2 of the website, here we can see when Binance is sending us updated prices and and the change is bigger than $10 million. So what it means is that the liquidity that I will say is liquidity flow in the order book, right? So we can see that now in the order book I start to enter a lot of money, but also because the trades are moving a lot of money right now. Well, let's go for the next. And So we have the, let's see, right now we have the 66, 65, 3.1, 65,000 will be around here, and then we have the 65.5. So it's quite clear that they want the resistance at 65, around 65, 65,500, let's say. That is the middle one, right? And then look how crazy is the floor. So this 50,800, I think is quite important. What do you think? I'm gonna go for that right now, and probably I'm gonna protect more my position. So let's go. I'm going here, and then Mexc. I don't have open the account, so we have a problem. Anyway, so let's see if I can do it later. Let's go for Ethereum, but the most spectacular today was Solana, that basically went directly to the top 3. Look how beautiful. This is from yesterday. We were here, and these were the liquidity walls, and we touched the first one and maintained the first one. And now it's attacking to break the first one again. We'll see how is the liquidity right now in the order book for Solana. But first we're gonna go for Ethereum. And today we have the option to go for Ethereum. So how it works right now, to go to Ethereum in the new website, basically, apart if you are premium, remember that we have day 14th, the video conference. So you can choose between version 1 and version 2. The version 2 is the by default. The version 1, if you go into Bitcoin, for example, is the old version, right? And if you go into the version 2, is the new version. So we have pro and cons in every version because we are doing the transition. But I'm gonna start today with this one. So here we have so many colors because at the beginning we are loading the new limit orders, and of course the hottest limit orders are very close to the price, and that's why we have purple and yellow. Purple is orders closer to 1% of the price of Ethereum, and the yellow ones are closer than 0.1%. And then we have red or green for prices that they change the liquidity that is coming from this side. So right now we have 22,000 limit orders updated. We want to wait a little bit, and then we want to start to place the supports and resistance. So in the tape, in the time and price, we have to change here the quantity, because of course 0.2 Ethereum, there are a lot of people that is trading with 2.0. So let's put 10 Ethereums. That 10 Ethereums is like $3,000, no? Then maybe it's not so much, but look, there are not so many bigger than $10,000. 10,000, no, sorry, 34,000 will be this, sorry. So let's do 5, and then it's 15, more or less. Okay, so perfect. Let's go for the next one. What are you forecasting in the higher temporalities? I think it will go 65, a little more, before dropping to 50, and then start the last push for the bull run. Yeah, 65, we were mentioning that 65, what is very clear that the volume is crazy in the 66. So I would say we want to have a bigger resistance in 66, 65 if the order book keep like this, and then the 50s, I don't know about that one, because I think for the 5800 this one should be updated faster, because at least every 10 minutes or something like this. So for me, that the 50,800 are here in the top one has a meaning, a weight, but I don't think is the probabilities, I think, are very low, because that's 23% in Bitcoin. That will be brutal for the altcoins, right? By the way, congratulations to everyone with the altcoins today, because it was quite nice for most of the altcoins if you have a entry point in the few hours ago. So I don't know, long term I think is very difficult, because there are so many factors right now with the ETF. By the way, Sony just bought an exchange to buy and sell Bitcoin. How crazy is that? Sony has now a crypto exchange. What the fuck? Imagine. Okay, so let's go for the next one. We have Ethereum, right? So let's go for Ethereum. In Ethereum, what do we have? We have updated now almost 250,000 orders. So I think we can start. And one thing that is very interesting in the new system is because we can see very clearly the price is closer to 1%, that are these purple ones. It's very clear that the volatility on altcoins is higher, because we'll see that if we get in a lower cap altcoins, we'll see that it's gonna be like so many colors around here, because there is a lot of liquidity close to the price. I think we'll see that in Solana also. Okay, so let's keep going, and let's go first for Ethereum, and then we go for Solana. So right now we have all the setup, great, and we have about minus 12% against 3%. So we have similar situation than in Bitcoin, that the price can drop more than go higher. And because Ethereum don't have that big drop like in Bitcoin, the 50,800. So I believe that 50,800 maybe can happen in the future, but is not near. But because it's so good opportunity, even the probabilities are low, I think it's a good entry. So let's go for Ethereum. In Ethereum, again, we have the 31, 33, 31.50. So let's go for that. 31, that is not bad also. It's a 12%. I mean, for Ethereum it's not so much, but is significant, I think, also. Then the 33,100, sorry, and 31.50 we have here. Whoa, so this is not good. Then this is what it means is that I have to change my trade, and I have to put a stop loss to protect my position. And then what else? Let's see. So these are the supports, and then we have the resistance at 36,000 around here, and then 35.60. Sorry, this have to be in red, and the volume is a lot of volume. 10,000 Ethereum is a lot. Wow. Well, of course, because we have the ETF of Ethereum, right? Look at the difference. So we have 4 millions in the floors of liquidity floors, and we have 39 millions in the liquidity ceilings. Brutal that the difference is almost 10 times more. So that means that maybe the price is ready to push a lot now. 35.60 around here. and then we have 35,555. So this is Asian number, investor, 555. So here we have the ceiling very clear. Here is the ceiling. In my opinion, with high degree of probabilities, because look, the volume is unbelievable strong. 10,000 Ethereum is a lot. So the stop loss with warranty gains, I think they are very important right now, because we can have a small correction. Small or big, it depends. If you compare with Bitcoin, and look, we have a new one, 3383. So that will be, the 31 is here, 33, and then this one, they're going for the 3380. I'm gonna place this one because it's with a lot of volume. It's the biggest right now, the biggest price, the price with more liquidity right now. Okay, so let's go for the next one. Then, in my opinion, I don't remember exactly where I have the entrance of Ethereum. I think I entered here, right? I don't remember, and I didn't open my I don't know. I don't gonna open with the QR code live, but we'll do tomorrow in the Spanish channel. Okay. So then, let's see. This is for Ethereum, right? So let's check for Solana, and look the difference. How hot? Let's try to discuss this, because this I think is gonna be very interesting and powerful for the altcoins. In Bitcoin, we have very few prices very close to the price, the current price, the market price. But in Ethereum, we have a lot closer to 1%. In fact, maybe we should do two colors, because there are a lot closer than 0.5. So maybe we're going to do closer than 1%, closer than 0.5, and closer than 0.1%. So let's go for Solana. And in Solana, we are in version, by default is version 2, but you can click if you want. Solana, let's load it. And let's see now how many prices we have closer to the market price, the current price. But the way I see that the index, the difference between the market price in an index price with the current trades sometimes is quite important. I think it depends if the move is very big, can be significant, and maybe there are opportunities of trading there also. Okay, so we have 14,000, it's not so many yet, but let's go for the chart of Solana, because it was quite spectacular, the prediction from yesterday. And this is what we are going to do with the historical data, if we can even go more precise, right? So, by the way, thank you everyone that is giving a like and have a subscription in the English channel, supporting the Trans and Money community. So look how the incredible precision was 148.4 or something like that yesterday, the prediction we had, and look where the price went of Solana. Okay, so let's go for today's. I hope you can see it. How many of you are in PC and how many of you are in computer, in a computer? Okay, so right now this is strange. Why we don't have so now the price of Ethereum is like bullish. What's going on here? Not bullish, but we don't have the $100. What's going on? Can you check in the old version? I'm gonna check also. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to the main, just in case we have some kind of issue, because Solana is strange. That, I mean, it changed a lot, because now the price is quite high. What do you think about this? I don't know what happened here. We don't have, let me see. Here we have Bitcoin, Solana, and what's going on? Seems I cannot check it now. Well, we have to check from here then. Oh wait, let me check, just a second. Yeah, there is some kind of problem here. I will check again later. So we have the, now we have 130. This is what I was expecting, 120. After 100,000 updates, the volume is not very high because, you know, I like to see 20K, 20,000 Solanas to give a significance to that resistance or support. But anyway, let's go and place these positions right now. I think this is enough. 130, 40, and 20. But there are a lot of positive ones. Okay. Yeah. So let's go for the 130, 140, and 120. So the 120 will be here. So these ones I have to check in Mexc also because, but today I forgot to log in here. Okay, fantastic. 120 is very small quantity, so I'm going with 1 pixel. Then we have the 130 and 140, 130 around here like yesterday, and then this is gonna be 10,000, also nothing, and 140, but just I make the mistake that I paint it in red and should be green. Here we go. Okay, so now the next thing is the resistance, and resistance is like 4.6 from the price, 1.5 and 2, so it's quite close to the current price, similar to Ethereum and Solana and Bitcoin, right? So we have the resistance coming very soon, and the quantities are very small, even smaller than before. So we're gonna keep 1 pixel, and then we're gonna go 150, everything is here, 151 and 55. So they want to stop the price at 150, let's say 5. Okay, around this region. But the protection for the price is very low. Is also 23% down compared with Bitcoin. Hello, a real gamer, welcome. So let's see if this order, somebody is following this order, the 50,800, because this is the unique one that I'm a little bit concerned, especially because we have a huge resistance, right? And Esteban, he was saying that he believes it's gonna go 65 and then make a correction. So still we have the 60 to 100, but $430 Bitcoins, 31 million, but also cold, didn't update in 1 hour. Haha. And this one, let's see when it's gonna update. So all this is what I want to check in the new website. Okay, so I think we are done almost, if you have any question. But yeah, soon we're gonna talk about the other part that is gonna be basically the historical data and the next updates for the website of Transcend Money. We have here the next video conference for the premium version, and also for the volume we're gonna update probably Friday or Sunday. So Friday or Sunday, the volume is gonna start to count from the beginning of this month, from today. So just I let you know that if you don't reach the 10,000 or you don't have the pay membership, so you're gonna go basic. And if you have 10,000, so you're gonna stay pro. And for the premium, you have until 14th of July to reach the volume. Yes, my idea is that 2-3 months we have the real bull run push. That's probably one possible scenario. And I want to check in Solana if we have the old version with the same numbers. I think so. By the way, do you prefer with M or 0.00 like this? Do you prefer the numbers like this or with M? That means 0. I don't know what is better. Okay, so yeah. And in Solana, this is Solana, right? Yeah, Solana, there are a lot of, maybe in Solana with these purple ones, it's possible to trade the price. That will be interesting to check, to do the high frequency bot. Is Bitcoin gonna pump over the 64? Well, we were seeing that there are some people, there are almost 100, like 130 millions that they think that the price could go 65 or 66. But 66, look the amount of liquidity, $57 million. That's a lot. I think normally we are a little bit below the maximum liquidity, but of course this is a huge magnet right now. It's a huge magnet for the price. Right now the closest ones are 63.5 and 62.5 at 0.9 and 0.7% of the price. That I would like to check that, because also we changed the percentage and hopefully now is working well. Because yesterday Javi and Raul, they check the percentage and we had a miscalculation, and I think now should be okay, right? So from the current price of Bitcoin to 63,500 will be about 1%. Yeah, 0.9192, perfect. And then for the other one, 62,500 from the current price, 62,500 will be 0.68, yeah, 0.65. I mean, the chart is not so much precision. So now we have, well, again, the percentages, okay? So, yeah, and also we miss how much liquidity, because a real gamer is asking, it can go to 64, and will be nice that we know how much money we need to reach the 64 right now. Because we know that in the 64 is a 1.64 with $30 million, but we don't know how much money until to reach the 64. And I hope we can implement this very soon. But the problem is, like, it's consuming a lot of CPU from the computer. But I think it's quite interesting, because then we'll know, look, to reach the top one of the order book, we need $100 million or $500 million or whatever, right? And to reach this one, maybe it's like $1 billion, right? To go to 96% down to the price, right? So yeah, I think we have to work on that also. But today we did a test, and of course, after 10 million prices that you have to add all the quantities, so it's going a little bit slow. But we'll try to do it, because I think will be super interesting to know how much bitcoins you have to buy or sell, to move the price 1%, 5%, 10% of the price. And also, here we have already the filter that we can change to 0.1. Is basically making the remark. 0.2 is like a trade bigger than 10K, $10,000. So here also we need to put the filters and sortings and everything, but step by step. Because also I think is gonna be quite interesting. So yeah, we have the same 130, 40, and 35. We have a little bit of difference because it's uploaded from before, but because we have 100K and here we have 500,000, but the 35 is here, right? Okay, so we have these two that are a little bit older and it's taking the position of the 130. 130, 40, and 35, no? Yeah. And now 115 with almost 1 million. 115, where is it? Here. Almost 1 million. Yeah, it's working good. Okay, so yeah, but the part I would like also is the strategy testing and also the historical from the order book, because then it will be much easier to do the videos, right? Did you see 200 million yesterday that helped pumping the price of Bitcoin? No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. And I'm very interested if you can take a snapshot or something and show it in Twitter, for example, that you know that we have the Twitter account and down in the description. So you can join the Twitter account and then you will see every time that we put a new video. Because also for all of you that you don't have the pro version, we are streaming the website in this channel. So you can see this in real time, right? We are streaming something like this. Boom. Okay. So you're saying that exactly where were the 200 million? This. So yesterday you oh, be careful. Yesterday you talking about the which candle? Was this one, right? Yeah, I think it was this one, this candle. Or you mean this one? A real gamer. Which candle do you mean? This one or this one? And how was exactly the situation? So basically 200 million enter in the buyers or the sellers, or how was that move? Close the 62 200 around here. Let's see. Yeah, with historical data we'll see this in detail. 200, so around here. So that means 2 hours before the pump it was a market order. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. So 200 millions is like 2,000, no more, no? Like 8,000 bitcoins or something like this. That's another thing that we can do, is to make another table where it's catching all the big prices. So we don't have all the prices, just big prices that we can filter. I think that also will be interesting. Yes, everything started there with that absorption and the ruptura. Here, right? That's interesting because this in this candle that I'm let's go to UTC so everyone can compare easily the time. So this was in UTC London time, Sunday 30 at 8 p.m. right? So if we go into the 15 minutes, $315 bitcoins, 700. This is in 15, and here how many? 800 bitcoins in 15 minutes. So even, let's go for a minute, because of course this is what we were talking. If an aggressive buyer is coming, it's gonna take all the bitcoins, so the price is gonna go up. But the point is, can we have some signals there or not? Because this is the big one, right? In 1 minute, 282 bitcoins. Personally, I see, Raul is saying, personally, I see, everyone is from the Spanish channel, that's funny, but anyway. Personally, I see it as a magnificent idea to have the live video recorder with the data. We will be able to see what really happened in the moments of pump and dump. I tried today, but my computer for some reason stopped, because YouTube is saving the live streams, but I think it's like for 2-3 hours. I don't know, but 24 hours no. So yesterday I tried to record the 24 hours video, but I don't know why the website stopped. So I'm gonna try again today, but maybe the website is gonna freeze. So yeah, but the historical data, of course, is like super interesting, especially if we can have signals in some way. Because I didn't see it live, but for what you're saying, probably they taking the whales are taking positions that we can see before they do the pump or dump. Because imagine that we are a whale, and let's say we need to buy a lot of bitcoins. So if we need to buy a lot of bitcoins, we know the price is gonna go up, right? If you have 200, 800, 1000 bitcoins to buy or whatever, we know that the price is gonna go up. In fact, we'll know exactly how much. So if you know that, what are you gonna do? You're gonna place a long position. So if we're gonna buy now as a Transient Money community 10,000 bitcoins, so we're gonna place a long for sure. So the long is gonna be here in the order book before we're gonna start to buy it, right? And then we're gonna play with the price, because we're gonna start to buy, the price is gonna go up, so maybe we can have 200x in long, you know. So for sure it's in the order book, for sure. I totally believe that. And for dumps, the same. If we are whales and we have to sell like 2,000, 3,000 bitcoins, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do exactly the opposite. We're gonna place a short and we're gonna start to sell, right? And we're gonna play with shorts, and so basically we're gonna try to sell our bitcoins the most expensive possible, but if it's going down, the short is gonna compensate, and we can do 200x short, right? Or even maybe 250, I don't know, because we wanna control the price. So yeah, I think Raul, you're right. We should, in some way, we should be able to. We can start with recording, but I don't know what happened today. I will try again, and let's see if we can do it. Okay, so we're gonna leave the video here, and we're gonna put the live streaming now with Bitcoin price also. So thank you very much for all the people that is coming from the Spanish channel, and for the people that is coming directly to the English channel. Thank you very much for all the likes and subscriptions. You know where are all the links. You know that you can join Mexc and $10,000 in rewards, and also you can a lot of countries without KYC, and now is like unbelievable the offer. So in a spot is for free, no commissions, and then just 0.01 in taker. So it's a no brain deal. And then you have the Twitter and the website here, and that's it. Okay, so thank you very much. Have a very good luck with your positions, because we can expect that it's gonna be high volatility during this week. Twitch. Why you say Twitch? Because in Twitch they save you the video. I don't know. So we have to experiment with all that. So maybe we're gonna put in Twitch also. Yes, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. We can check that also. So thank you very much. Have a very good luck with your positions. Health, love, and wealth, and see you in the next video.